I need that. But I think the fear comes in. Yeah, you don't want somebody to lead you in a damn ditch. So it's like,
and the part of that definition was skillfully.
Yes.
Skillfully managed, handled, loved, and dealt with. Because you can't. Most males that I see today are ham-handedly handling their masculinity. Mm-hmm. They're coming out and they're feeling that the expression of hyper-masculinism is what it is to be men, to be a man. Mm-hmm. Also, the term alpha is being used ad nauseum in the wrong fucking way. Mm-hmm. Listen, you cannot be an alpha without a pack. There is nothing that you can. Alpha has a function. You can be a dominant male, of course. Right. You can do that all day, 2 times on Sunday. Right. But alpha has a responsibility. You cannot call yourself alpha and you're single, just fucking hoes. Right? You know who's alpha? Black men who are head of families, who are head of household. That's alpha.
I like that.
That's alpha. You know why? Because I ensure that you're safe. I give you 4 P's, right? Shout out to Kendra for this one. But I give you 4 P's. I give you protection. I give you problem solving. I give you provision. And I give you procreation. That's what I'm designed to give you at the fullness of my masculinity.
What was that third one again? I got.
How many did you get?
Protection, problem solving,
provision,
procreation, and provision.
And provision, and all of those things lend credence to me being able to set the system, mm-hmm. the order, and the structure of my family. Mm-hmm. All of that comes together to create alpha. The misconception is that the loudest dog in the room is alpha. That's the bullshit, though.
That's it.
That's the bullshit.
You taking notes? Because I'm taking notes.
Listen, I'm realizing that there's not a lot of alphas. That's why there's the breakdown. You see all that.
Yeah, it is.
Because there's no head of the household too.
Oh yeah. They strong and like you said, they loud and everything in the streets and behind doors. They weak as fuck.
Because there's a difference. There you go, bad bitches. But there's a difference between being a dominant male and being an alpha man. Two different things. Mm-hmm. One has a function. The other one is just woofing.
It's a personality trait.
There you go. The other one is a personality trait that you lead with.
Right, and that's the dominant man.
Male. That's the dominant male. And he's only dominant in the presence of beta men.
Right.
Lesser men.
Right.
Because if you're in my presence, bro, you're gonna realize where the fuck you at, though.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Because it's a mutual respect when you get there.
Right.
I'm not loud and braggadocious or anything like that. However, at the end of the day, respect is the currency of the realm.
Yeah.
If you don't got it, you don't exist here.
So I got a question for you two. Mm-hmm. So because I know both of you are alpha, what is the interaction when other males come around and they are dominant versus alpha? And you say, like, you know, you pick up on
I laugh at them niggas.
What is that? How do they take to y'all? Like,
I mean, at the end of the, you know me, fam. So like,
I just want to know.
I mean, honestly, it's me personally, and this is not being in an arrogant way or anything like that. And like I said, y'all two know me damn near the best. Mm-hmm. When we step in the room, our energy is felt. I don't have to, yo, my nigga, I'm about the Lord. I don't have to.
Right.
It speaks for itself on whatever level of manhood you want to see.
Yeah.
It's going to speak for itself.
Yeah.
And I carry myself accordingly. I don't demand respect. I command it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's a very big difference with that. So I don't, when you, other dominant males, all right, cool, fam, what the fuck that mean to me?
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Keep it respectful and there's no problems. Other than that, all that wolfing shit is just going to get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, me personally, I can only speak for me, the ones around me, you know what I mean? It's not a pissing contest with me.
They ain't even going to test y'all. For sure. Well, this was
good.
You
know, we kind of carry ourselves the same way.
Yeah.
Because we demand respect.
Absolutely.
And normally when we step into a place, we get the same reaction.
Right.
Because of how we carry ourselves in the place. We are very confident.
That's it.
And respectful of yourself.
But we know our self-worth and we know what we offer. So I have that same alpha. So I don't know if I consider you alpha. I'm not sure if I can even qualify as alpha. But I demand that same respect.
Absolutely. And I think that energy, like you said, it precedes itself. So it's like they already know once you hit the door, like, you know what I mean, how to approach. Word up. This is some great dialogue, y'all. To our viewers out there, I encourage you to, you know, like Brooke said, there is a huge space out there regarding this. Again, there's so many different levels to it. And I'm really glad that I was able to really get you guys' perspective on it, because honestly, when you go out there just, you know, researching willy-nilly, like when I was watching some of these videos, I was like, what the hell is this? Like,
the extremes on both sides kind of speak, and that's where people get it wrong. As far as with feminism, they get it wrong when they hear, you know, the extreme feminazi talking all this. Men don't need to be born, and like, come on, for real, like. And then you got the dude on the other side of the spectrum talking this, you know what I mean, this crazy gibberish.
Right.
But there's logic and reason within that if you look and you find, you know what I'm saying, the real and the research, as my brother, you know what I mean, stated, as I stated. There's different spectrums of this. There's that. This is just an umbrella of which people, you know, different schools of thought kind of fall up under. And again, all of this was said, you know what I'm saying, to be informative. It was a lot of love, because we want our sisters to understand what men are going through, where men are at. So when you deal with a man and you understand he's closed off, he's not being very, very receptive to how you're giving love and what you feel you're doing for him in a good way. Yeah. It's the same thing with you. You're closed off until you feel somewhere secure. Yeah. Same thing with us men. The MGTOW movement or the manosphere is giving men a safe place to heal and to regroup. So sometimes, yes, I need to step away from you. Yeah. I need to turn away from you. I don't need a hardcore relationship right now. I really don't need to be even clapping something up. I need to be focused on me for a minute until I'm able to receive and reciprocate that love back. Right. And I think that needs to happen on both sides. But I can only speak from a man's perspective coming, you know what I'm saying, into that. So
agreed. I definitely learned a lot. You know, I'm out here in this dating scene, boy, I tell y'all. But I mean, I definitely learned a lot, and I think just even having this dialogue with you guys, it has put things into an even greater perspective for me, and just even being able to identify or even hear or understand where someone's coming from when they're, you know what I mean, especially a man or whatever. So this was definitely good. I think I'm probably gonna do some further research on this for myself, you know what I mean. Anybody have any last thoughts you guys want to throw out there, whether it be related to this or anything you got going on you want to promote?
You know, I appreciate it hearing the gentleman's point of view, because I can only come from a female point of what I see. So it's I know I have sons as well, but it's nice to kind of hear that guy. Because I thought, like, okay, when I'm running the town, I thought, okay, so they're running away from prejudice, right? But now, after they explain where they're coming from, now I kind of understand. It's almost like a mental health. Let me get myself together. I'm more productive. But I thought it was like an I hate women at first.
Nah, it's not an I hate women. It's actually, in certain ways, it's building the men that women complain that's not there. The ideal men, or the men that you say, hey, where's this type of stuff at? So this is a safe place for these type of men, or these men, to get to that point. Like my bro said, it's a rites of passage to manhood. Right. This is a process. So it ain't just one day you wake up, yo, I'm man, and nah, bruh. And within this community, you are held accountable. Yeah. So when you do fuckboy shit, when you sit up here and you do things in a negative, you will get called out on it. You will get handled accordingly. Like it's. I'm not gonna shout out the podcast. It's a very popular podcast on YouTube right now. That's a part of this community, that's burning in flames right now. They're the Hindenburg, you know what I mean? Because they use the philosophy and the mindset of MGTOW to bring people in, bring viewers in, and then they started to be on predator bullshit and scumbag shit. You know what I mean?
Honestly, bro, I think that what they were doing, they weren't on MGTOW. Like I said before, there are many different philosophies that branched out and went away from that. Their
misogynistic.
Their base philosophy was red pill.
Yeah,
that's their base philosophy, right?
Like hardcore red pill though.
But like I said, the rhetorically the logic is sound. It's the psyche that is putting that out there into the ether that's fucked up. In the personage of those two individuals that you're talking about, their philosophy is sound, but the way that they employ it is broken based on who they are as men.
Yeah, and you seen that in certain episodes. You see how they start to engage with women. They would start to use
that was hyper masculinity.
Yeah, that bullshit.
And it's like, dude, like pure power don't power trip. You understand? I don't have to tell you. If I gotta tell you I'm the king, I'm the king.
Right.
You feel me?
That's it. Right.
But going back to what you were saying though, that wasn't MGTOW. That was derived from seriously off the reservation red pill shit.
Fuck bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all interesting to me. I'm definitely gonna get into it. But wait, I'm mad because y'all supposed to be my dudes. I had a piece of gum on the side of my mouth the whole time.
I was staring at the shit like, yo.
From my angle, it looked like it was a shiny lip gloss, so I ain't know. You know what I mean?
I had that piece of gum sit on my lip like that.
What did your sis tell you? She looked at you too.
Yo, nah, look, but he saw it. I thought it was lip gloss, man. I thought it was popping.
Like, dang, my lip glossy on one side.
Listen. This is a exercise in accountability, correct? I will definitely take that because I look dead at the shit, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Nah.
You should have been like, sis.
Nah, I don't know.
Look, we straight no shade on here. Look, you see, I done told the whole world now.
Nah, that's
so
right.
Y'all seen something like blinging over here with a piece of gum, just like there.
But hey,
it's hanging out.
One thing I want to say, like before we leave, do the benediction and all of that shit. May the Lord watch between me and especially within our community, can we start to have these talks more often?
Yes.
And engage in these talks with emotional maturity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not an attack. Like, regardless of what you may have seen, some of the stuff you've seen in YouTube, sis, which I may have looked up, we need y'all. Yeah. No white woman is coming to save me.
Right.
No white man is coming to save you. We are the fuck we got.
Right.
But we have to get some type of common ground, at least some type of understanding where we're at.
Oh, man, that was horrible.
What?
We're not Indians.
I'm looking at Sha'Carri Richardson.
We definitely need to do that. And then, I think that we have to have, like you said, these uncomfortable conversations, because if we don't bring awareness to it, people worried about challenges, crate challenges and stupid shit like that versus things that's really impacting us, you know what I mean? So I agree with you. And maybe I can work with the station to see if maybe we could put together something to like really invite others and have that dialogue, because I don't see anything.
Some cultural therapy.
Good stuff happening from that, for real. I definitely want to thank you guys for joining us today. Next week, next Sunday, we Straight No Shade are battling Big Talk, Big Game. It's going to be a podcast versus. So make sure you guys tune in.
How does that work? They're going to bring up the most topics?
No, what we're going to do is we're going to interview each other. Like that type of thing, you know what I mean? And if you've ever watched these three guys, like, they are ridiculous. They, like, it's no topic off the table. So, like, they come up with all kind of bullshit. So, therefore, we need to be ready for real. So, make sure y'all watch, because they very inappropriate. So, it's going to be a good time For sure. I don't know if me and D-Rel gonna battle on the ones and twos because y'all know I'm DJing now and all that.
DJ push play.
Nah, I'm DJing this beat, serving positivity. You dig? So stay tuned. Make sure y'all watch next week because it is definitely gonna be a good one. Also, our radio station are doing a drive for the homeless. I meant to put up a little video to show you guys how much we have collected, but due to other issues didn't happen. But needless to say, our station, such as all of our radio personnel as well as listeners, really came through and donated, brought things in. So we have one more week left to the drive. So if you have any items that you want to drop off, you can definitely inbox either DWC Radio Live or Straight No Shade. We can also provide you the Cash App in which you can send donations, which we'll be using that to get additional hygiene supplies and things such as that. So definitely make sure that you guys are in tune with that. And even if you don't participate along with us, just remember it's important for us to give back to the community. Regardless of where you are in your life, give back. And if you're going through some shit in your life and you're trying to get it off your mind, do something for somebody else. It always works. And that's a fact. And then I just want to leave you guys with a little bit of tea before I let you guys go. So of course it takes a lot of strength to mend a broken heart. Channelizing energies into your work helps, but also to be able to accept situations for what they truly are instead of questioning them helps immensely. So, sometimes it is what it is. Don't keep pushing that shit. Just do what you got to do. And, be who you are, but impact the world positively. And that's all we ask. So with all that, from Straight No Shade, we love y'all. Thank you for viewing. We are apologetic for the late start. But whatever. It's all good. Y'all have a good night, a blessed week, and we'll see y'all next Sunday. Thank you to my guests. Y'all were awesome.